Hello and welcome to QETV Live Show with your host, Miss H. We are here live in We're here live in Camp Spring, Maryland on Vox Wave YouTube channel. If you want to watch me live here, you will go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to Vox Wave, and you can get me live. Again, thank you for tuning in today to QETV Live Show with your host, Miss H. And Merry Christmas. What an exciting time of the year. We're going into the holiday season, and there's just so much in the atmosphere right now. And some of the things that I just want to have a reminder that I just want to go over some things that I noticed that is going on in this holiday season, and some things that I just want to just remind my viewers and remind you out there, and you can remind your family and your friends. First, I want to just remind us all that this holiday season, let's not forget the true meaning of Christmas. A lot of you, sometimes we can all get caught up in the Christmas spirit and forget really the true meaning behind Christmas. And we take Jesus and Christ out of the Christmas and we X him out. So just remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. And I just want to wish everyone again a Merry Christmas. And again, as I go through and am reminded, one of the greatest things that I see, that everybody have a joyful spirit, a joyful attitude this time of the year, and that is a good thing. And a lot of people are known for giving during this holiday season. So what I want to do is just encourage you, pick your local charity, or find your church group or an organization that you want to give to, and look at those things and decide on what it is you want to give, because we are aware that there's a lot of scam artists out there, and that's one of the things that I want to talk to you about is safety during this holiday season. As much joy and much Thanksgiving that we have, there are a lot of people that will want to take advantage. And, my prayers and thoughts go out to the family of the lady who she thought she was doing a good deed during this holiday season, and it turned disaster. So I want you to be cautious around you and look at your surroundings, be mindful of the people around you. You see something, you say something, but at the same time, I had to think about it, because sometimes it makes you want to pull back and not want to do anything, because you see the good, the bad, the ugly. But you know what? Don't let the bad outweigh the good, because Jesus showed us how to be a giver during this holiday season. God is the greatest example of them all. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved that he gave." It's love that causes us to give. So again, have that heart of Christmas, the spirit of Christmas, which is giving. And you find, the organization or the group in which you want to donate your money and your time, your gifts to, and you continue to move forward in that, because there's a blessing in that. The other thing that I want to talk about, it's not always money. You can give, your time. You can volunteer your services towards other groups and organizations that are looking for you to, give of your time and volunteer your services. Like I was looking at the people at the Salvation Army, the bell ringers, they're standing out in the front. Even if you don't drop money into the bucket, if you don't have it to drop, if you do, put something in there, because the Salvation Army does provide food, clothing, and shelter for people that are in need all throughout the year. But one thing that you can do is when you pass by, you can tell them, thank you for standing out here, because it was cold and I saw the gentleman standing outside in front of the Walmart ringing the bell and, you know, taking the donations that people. So sometimes just greeting someone and saying hello, that's a part of giving. The other thing that I want to talk about that I heard about the lady in D.C. who in her late 80s that had a fire. Fires are very prevalent this time of year. People's houses, you know, burn, or families are out because of their houses. And you know what? It all boils down to when they go in and they do the assessment, they come to discover something as simple as a fire alarm detector. You know, so I know that we can't go in and out of our neighbors' houses because that would not be safe. But if you have an elderly parent or relative, or you know someone personally that's elderly, check on them this holiday season. See if they have working fire alarms. And sometimes you can call the fire department and they will be willing to go in there. They provide free fire alarms. Yes, they provide free fire alarm to senior citizens if they do not have them in their home. So again, we want this holiday season to be a merry one, a joyous one, and we want family and friends to be together and to survive through this holiday season. And these are just little small things that we don't realize, that if we give of our time and our services to something as simple as check on an elderly neighbor, check with an elderly relative, call them, have someone else to do it for you, because this can save lives. And then the last one is depression. Sometimes this time of the year is not always joyous and merry for everyone. This is a time of year people think of their loved ones, or they're away from their family and loved ones, and sometimes no one loved me, or what am I going to do at Christmas time? I'm depressed, I'm lonely. You know, if you see signs of depression in a coworker or someone, you know, maybe find out, talk to them, and see if there's a connection where people can call in hotline or get the help they need, or, you know, encourage them to call a relative or a friend. You know, do anything that you can to reach out and help during this time of the year. Again, that doesn't cost any money to do that. And always the toy drive. Here at Vox Wave, we also have a toy drive going on. Vox Wave and Urban Style Media is collaborating for the second year with their toy drive. You can come by the Vox Wave studio at 4711 Arth Place here in Camp Spring, Maryland, and drop off a toy or coat for the toy drive. We still have space available for you to come and drop that off. So feel free, come by the studio and drop off the toy or coat to help a family in need. The last thing is, because we're going to have such an awesome show today, and if you have any questions, again, feel free to call our Vox Wave hotline number. That's 240-719-2560. You can call in if you have any questions or comments. We welcome your questions and comments today. Again, that number is 240-719-2560. We are getting ready to go on a station break, but before I go on that station break, I need you to go now. I want you to contact at least 5 people through your social media platform. Yes, get on your social media. You know, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, you know, go to your Facebook page. Let someone know that you're watching QETV Live show with your host, Miss H, because we have Adrienne Battle here today, and she will be talking about fitness and how she can just help you to win the war against fatigue, against unhealthy eating, against lack of exercise, whatever may be your challenge. I want you to get ready to hear from Adrienne. She's a super great woman of God in that she's going to share with you how you can call her and contact. Again, you don't want to miss this show today. So go now. Go and call someone. Tell them to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to Vox Wave, and watch us live. I have Adrienne here in the studio today. So again, go to your social media, and I will be right back.
It's that time of year again, the second annual Toy Drive, your chance to give back to the community by helping a child have a happy holiday. Stop by VoxWave Studios, 4711 Auth Place, Suitland, Maryland, and donate all your unwrapped toys no later than December 20th. It's our second annual Toy Drive, sponsored by Urban Style Media, VoxWave.com, and Star Imports, the home of the boutique car buying experience. So enjoy your holidays and give back to the kids of the DMV.
Business owners looking for a place to advertise your business and promote your products and services? VoxWave is the right place. We have over 10,000 views a day and 70,000 listeners a month. For more information, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
VoxWave now features a streaming radio media player on our website's front page, where local artists can get their music played 24/7. For more information on getting your music in rotation or to perform live at our studio, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
So you like smooth jazz? Great. Horn of Plenty, Harvest Harmony from saxophonist Travis Bridges. Smooth jazz and all the sax you'll ever need. Available at travisbridges.com. 786-487-7338. Horn of Plenty from Travis Bridges. All the sax you'll ever need.
To QETV Live show with your host, Miss H. I have in the studio live with me right now, Adrienne Battle. Oh, I love that last name, Battle. It sounds like we're ready for war here. So, Adrienne, welcome to QETV Live show. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yes,
okay, I hope you had a chance to see her advertisement and see her all fit and tight, you know, from tip top, from head to toe. And I really like it. You know, it says a lot. And, you know, back to sharing with you about this holiday season, that's another thing that I ran into a couple of friends the other day. And one of the things that my girlfriend said to me, she was fatigued, Adrienne, already. And that running around for the Christmas holiday, the lack of sleep, lack of exercise, not drinking enough water, the doctor told her she was dehydrated. she was running around and that her blood pressure was up because she's trying to, from that crossover and transition from Thanksgiving to Christmas and all the getting the house ready, entertaining others, that we forget about ourselves. And that's the reason why I invited Adrienne on the show today, because first of all, we're going to talk about how she got started as a fitness instructor, but I want to end with you sharing with me how people can, hydrate themselves with some water. I have a water bottle up here because sometimes you have to remember to take that water bottle with you. And you want to get one that is safe, from plastic and all that BP free. And again, we talked about the safety tips as a young lady, and we're going to talk about, just some little weights and things. And I have the jump rope up here where you can do some light things to get ready. So, Adrienne, tell us, who you are, what it is you do, and how did you get started, and how did you get that fit body that we saw on the screen?
But yes, my name is Adrienne Battle. I started fitness a very long time ago. I've always been athletic. In high school, I played basketball. Beyond that, I played softball and volleyball. I come from an athletic background. My siblings play as well. My 4 brothers.
What did you play? Now, you played in
high school.
In high school.
Yes.
What did you play in
Basketball.
high school? Oh, so you're a baller.
Yes, I'm a baller.
Okay, what position did you play?
I was a shooting guard.
You were shooting guard.
Yes.
Okay, so that running up and down that court,
yes.
you got stamina as well.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, so how did you transition from that and keep up that fit? Because a lot of people, after they get out of high school, the bodies don't look the same.
That is very true. Well, I'm one of those. I did lose the weight and I gained it. Honestly, once I stopped playing basketball, I did gain the weight.
You did?
I did gain weight.
Wait a minute. How much weight did you gain?
I was high as 189 pounds at one point.
No way.
Yes.
189?
189 pounds, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that was big for you, right?
Yes, I'm only 5'5", so being 5'5", 189 pounds is not healthy at all. Granted, I carried it well from what others said, but I wasn't happy with how I looked.
Right.
So I took it upon myself to change it. I had to change my eating. I had to change how I worked out. I had to change everything. Not even just eating, you have to change your environment, your physically, mentally, everything.
So what sent you over the edge? Like, you saw yourself at 189. What was that tipping point? Like, what happened?
So honestly, I tell my clients the same. You always need someone to be honest with you. My uncle, he's very honest, my Uncle Keith. He was the one that brought it to my attention that I had gained a lot of weight. So I actually went home and looked at pictures. So even on my social medias, I post before and after pictures, and I was actually able to see my weight gain. So I took it upon there to work out and to lose the weight. It's not easy, but once you start seeing the results, like myself, I became kind of addicted, and that's how I kind of started helping others or whatnot. Once I was able to see what I was able to do, I knew anybody could do it. So
okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now from high school to the 189, what was that time period in between that you gained that weight?
It took time. Honestly, 2014, I got down to probably 150. I wanted to gain the weight. I gained it, but I gained it the unhealthy way, where I was just eating any and everything, fast food restaurants, a lot of bread, you name it, I was eating everything.
So this was just 4 years ago.
Yes, I've always fluctuated up and down. That's why I tell people fitness is definitely a lifestyle commitment. Once you fall off track, you can gain the weight back. So it's been a journey, up and down. I've actually been able to get to the point where I can keep the weight off. It's a never-ending learning experience, I would say. How can I put it? When you start to lose the weight, you kind of get content because you're like, I lost it. And then you can go back to the unhealthy eating habits, but you can't do that. You have to commit
Okay, so I can't get big-headed. You lose a few pounds.
No.
You get into that dress to go to your favorite party or cruise, and then we come right back and start it all over.
Correct.
So what was that defining moment that once you saw you dropped the weight, you went from 179 and then you dropped the weight, and then what did you do to make that decision to not go back?
Honestly, when I first started to train, I put my schedule out a year and a half ago that I wanted to train.
Okay.
And I only had one person that wanted to work out with me. So that made me look at myself. If you look at me now and then how it was before, who would you rather train with? So that actually made me work even harder to lose the weight. I wanted to show people that I was capable of helping them to lose the weight. So that honestly was the main thing that made me lose the weight and come down to 150 pounds.
So you wasn't selfish. After you lost it, you went and found someone to share your journey with and wanted to help them.
Yes.
So who was your first victim?
My first
Tell us about your first protege.
Yes, Shantae Ford.
Okay.
We actually worked together. She would do all my crazy workouts with me. We would do bleacher workouts. I would take her to the gym with me. We would do cardio, lunges.
And she did it all.
She did it all with me.
She did it.
Yes, she came to boot camps and everything throughout the summer. She would come and join me and my cousin. He's a trainer as well, Keith McGirt, and she would work out with us. And
so what was her transformation like? What was her before and after?
It was harder for her. Like I say, it's a commitment.
Yes.
So some people, it's harder for them to commit to 3 to 4 times of training. So she enjoyed it, but her transformation, of course, wasn't like mine. But just to be around somebody or whatnot, even if it's 30 minutes of working out or whatnot, just getting them going, that was the main thing with her. And we supported each other. So granted, she probably didn't have the best transformation or whatnot. It was
so how many days a week? Because, I'm thinking about letting you help me. So how many days a week I got to be out there?
Honestly, if you want real results, I tell all my clients you have to train 4 to 5 times a week. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you got to be committed.
You have to be committed. And it's not only working out, it's what you're eating as well. Like I said, it's your mental. You can't be stressed or whatnot trying to work off weight. You can't be eating unhealthy trying to lose the weight. It's all around health. So.
Okay. So tell me what it would be like on a workout day. How would you start a person who maybe have not worked out in a year or two? Mm-hmm. What would be your routine? What would you start that person with?
I pretty much start everybody in a beginner stage or whatnot. We always start with cardio and stretching. From there, we do modified workouts.
Okay.
I know everybody is capable of doing the minimum of working out. So
what's the minimum? I hear that.
Squats, lunges, body weight. I do a lot of body weight.
So all of that helps to cardio.
Yes.
Oh, and that's for your heart.
Yes.
To get your heart rhythm up.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't really need to I don't do a lot of the heavy lifting. Of course, I do now. I don't have my clients do all the heavy lifting. When you're trying to lose weight, it's more so maintaining your own body weight. So honestly, all I use is 5-pound dumbbells. We use medicine balls. So
I brought one here, as you can see. I have them, but I don't use them at home. These are 1 pound, so you do encourage people to use the dumbbells.
Dumbbells, yes.
Okay.
5-pound dumbbells.
Okay, so 5 pounds. So the 1 pound is not enough.
No, that's not enough. No.
Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay, so they're using the dumbbells and they're using doing the squat and lunges. Yes. Now, what target area is that working when you work with beginners?
Beginners, honestly, I'm a full body. You're going to hit every single part of your body.
All at one time?
Yes.
So we're not going to take it in sections?
No. We're going to do full body.
So what is the philosophy with a lot of people, like if I want a flat stomach or I want my thighs or hips trimmed, so we can't do the target area?
It is so hard to target on like one area. I tried it myself, so you're going to lose all over. So it's very hard to target just one area of your body. So
okay, yes. So with what you provide for your client is a full body workout.
Body, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so now in that beginner stage, 4 days a week.
Yes.
But your body do have to rest the other 3 days to recoup from it.
Yes.
Okay. But my first day, I'm sore.
You're going to be very sore, yes.
Very sore.
Very sore.
What do you recommend for that?
I tell all my clients, they do 2 days with me and 2 days without me. So if you have that gap, I encourage them to do stretching and still do cardio the next day. So that way you're still loosening up your muscles. You're not just staying still. So you're still doing some type of movement, even if you're sore.
Okay, so you're not with them all 4 of those days?
No, they have an option to train with me 2 days a week or more. But my clients, they do 2 days with me, and they have groups or whatnot outside of me where they go to the gym together, so that way they're still working out at least 4 days a week in total.
So you do group training and one-on-one?
Yes, I do.
But with a person that's undisciplined, do you recommend them to be in a group or one-on-one personal?
I think both. Both would help. One-on-one, of course, is more, it's intense, but both my sessions are intense. You're going to get the same workout. I like the group sometimes when you're in a group. Just the vibe, and it's competitive. And all the women I have, they uplift one another. So I love the groups. Honestly, I have clients that have lost 20 and 30 pounds within the group. So you'll get the same workout. It's honestly all mental. So yes.
Now, do you sit down and customize a workout plan
I do, yes.
for your client?
Yes.
Okay, so for me, if I want to, what would you recommend if a client come in and say, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds? Walk me through that.
Okay. When clients come in and say 50 pounds, that's a great goal. I try to have my clients start with a short-term goal. When you start real big, you get discouraged. So after that first week, if you're not losing 4 pounds, 5 pounds, you get very discouraged. So I have them look at a weekly. I have them look at Monday through Friday, try to lose 2 pounds.
Is that
we
a
start
call?
From there.
Do I hear a call coming in?
We start from there.
Oh, okay.
So I always tell them short-term goals, and then you make the bigger ones. Don't start out too big because you get very discouraged in the beginning.
So a minimum goal, I would maybe start off with 15.
Right.
Say I want to lose 15 pounds.
Yes.
And I want to not only just lose the pound, my biggest goal is I want to lose the body fat.
Yes.
And I want to lose inches. So which one do you focus on, the pounds, the fat, or the inches?
I actually do all, because we do measurements, we do weigh-ins, and I do pictures. So monthly, I keep track of all of that. Every month we'll track your weight, we'll track your inches, and we do pictures. I try to have my clients step away from the scale. That can be very discouraging.
So don't weigh myself every day?
Not every single day. No. It's hard. I know I have a habit of stepping on here and there, but I try to have them just do pictures. Because when I started losing the weight, sometimes my scale wouldn't move. But when I looked at the pictures, you could clearly see the difference in my body.
Yeah, because I always hear that muscles wear more,
muscle weighs more than fat. Yes.
Than fat, so you can be misled.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not going to develop those muscles the first week.
No,
so
not the first week.
That's what I'm looking at is a true sign on that scale.
Yes.
But as time go on,
you will see
and
the change.
how many weeks would you say that a person should start seeing some results if they stay committed to the goals?
If they stay committed, I have one. She is over 40 pounds down in 4.5 months. So if you put your mind to it, you discipline yourself, and you stay consistent, you can definitely do any goal you have set in mind.
So that's about 10 pounds a
month. Yes.
So that's normal?
Yes.
Sometimes they say 5 to 10 pounds is all you should be losing per month. And I know they always say men drop the weight faster than females.
Yes, they do.
Why? I don't know. I envy them, but we have to work a little bit hard. Now, what do you recommend? Because you says it's a total workout package where it's what you eat and your routine in the gym. So what are some of the things you recommend to eat and what to stay away from?
Definitely no fried foods. I tell all my clients I cut out fried foods. I don't do McDonald's, I don't do Burger King, I don't do Taco Bell. It's a lot of things I cut out. I do meal plans for my clients too, but I use, while I lost the weight, I give them that same meal plan. So I do a lot of like asparagus, broccoli, grilled chicken, ground turkey. I don't do ground beef. So you have to cut out a lot of what we probably grew up on. You have to kind of cut that habit and change everything. So.
Okay, so you have to really, really get committed to changing
definitely.
That.
Yes.
What is it about the fried food and the fast food that?
All of it's very unhealthy. A lot of the stuff that they're putting in the food these days is not healthy at all, especially like McDonald's, it's a no-go. Fried food, especially when you're working out, I have them, if you want to, it's okay to do every once in a while. Everybody will have a piece of fried chicken or whatnot. I wouldn't do it every day. A lot of the grease or whatnot, it sits around on your stomach. And even when you're working out, I have had clients where it comes back up because the grease doesn't settle. So I just encourage you, if you do anything, I would say definitely grilled or baked. I wouldn't do fried.
Speaking of that, you do boot camps.
Yes, I do. Yes.
So how often would you recommend during the week that a person should work out with you during the boot camp? Because with me, I want to get it done and get it over with, but at the same time, I don't want to over stress my body. So how do you know what is your limit and what is normal?
Well, I have clients that range from, honestly, probably 20 to I've had as high as 65. So a lot of my clients that are in their 60s, they do the same things my younger clients do. So I know it's all of what you believe you can do. Your body, of course, if you're not used to it, does take time for the body to get used to it. But honestly, once you push your body through it, it'll be fine. So 3 to 4 times, I know it'll be fine after 3 to 4, maybe 3 to 4 workouts a week consistently. Your body will adjust. But if you do take that time off, it does take time to recover and start back where you finished off at. But you can do it. Anybody can do it.
So this will help rev that metabolism up.
Yes, definitely speeds up your metabolism.
Speeds it up and get you to burn it. Now, how much, speaking of water, brought my water bottle so that I know drinking water is very healthy for you. Do you stop in the middle of your training and encourage the clients to drink the water?
Yes, I do. I do let them get water breaks or whatnot. Some of my clients I do have.
So you're not a drill sergeant, are you?
No, I'm a very laid back trainer.
Oh, okay.
I don't do the yelling. If anybody follows me on social media, I'm always laughing around my clients. I make the workouts fun. I don't yell at them. I don't know, you have to do this. I'm dancing around. I'm training them at the same time. I'm making them enjoy the workout because no one wants to work out with someone where they're just yelling at them and they don't even want to be there.
I don't know. I may need some yelling.
No, I encourage. I definitely push them. But
I like that. Inspiring.
Yeah.
Okay.
The yelling, that's not me.
Okay. So tell me about a client that was just shocked and surprised that was really satisfied with the program you put them on.
I would have to say Shanda. I call her my goal crusher. That's the one, she's basically 40. She was 271 when we started, and just last.
So you've had them almost up to 300 pounds working out.
I have clients.
Because usually when they're that size, the first thing that a lot of people now getting away from it where they go and get the surgery.
Yes.
Because once they hit that 300 mark, they just feel like, I need a boost, then I'll go work out, you know. But so you're saying you don't care if they reach the 300 or the 400 mark. If they come to you, you will be willing to work with them, whether it's 5 pounds or 205
Correct.
pounds.
Yes.
So tell me about her. What happened with her?
So with her, I still remember the conversation we had that night on the phone. A lot of my clients, it's bigger than training. It's your confidence, your mental, and number one, your health. So we sat on the phone for probably like an hour and a half, and I knew she was serious that day. And just from the workouts, she never complains. We laugh or whatever. She never complains. She gets it through. Like I said, I laugh with them. That last set will be hard, but I'll joke around, and then they'll get back up and they'll finish it. She trained with me her first 2 months, 2 times a week. She also does HIIT. She does fasting, so sometimes she only eats between the hours of 11 and 8 or 11 and 5. So she's on a strict diet. She's very disciplined. She listens.
That's like the perfect client.
Yeah,
you know, the
great.
ideal client that listens to you.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay.
So, and like I said, they enjoy coming to work out. The workouts always change. It's never the same thing. Honestly, when you walk in with me, like, what is she going to do today? So I try to target with her like I said, I'm full body. I don't want people just to focus on my arms, just my tummy. We do full body because I want you to lose all over. So with her, she definitely does full body all the way. She even joins me with my individual workouts. So I do like insanity workouts where I'm pushing tires and flipping tires and pushing sleds. She'll join me in that.
So what's the insanity? Let's back up. What kind of work? I saw the lady, I don't know if you all remember years ago, that lady used to come on TV with that white hair, short haircut, and call it insanity, but that was crazy. So what is your insanity workouts
My insanity, we're pushing sleds, and so I would push the sled and she would flip the tire. Once we hit opposite ends, we had to run down to the other end, and then she's pushing, I'm pushing the sled. We just kept going back and forth.
So what's the purpose of the insanity workout? Like, what is that? Strength
training. You burn a lot more doing strength training, and you increase your heart rate a lot more.
So is that those short workouts that they say, like when people do when they run sprinting.
Yes.
And they says that burns, speeds up
your
metabolism.
Similar, but the sled, honestly, is probably you're pushing about, I think that thing is like 100 plus 150, maybe you're pushing that. And then the tire has to be like over 100 pounds, and you're flipping that. So it's strength, and it's actually way more than just sprinting. Your heart rate is elevated to a whole nother level.
So as a beginner, you
I
would
would not do that. No.
recommend Insanity.
No.
When can a person move to Insanity?
Honestly, I would probably say if you've never worked out before, at least 3 to 4 months of consistent working out. But I wouldn't, a client, their first session with me, I would not take them to flip a tire.
Insanity.
No.
But they could do boot camp.
They definitely could do big boot camps. But boot camps are just, it's the same thing, high intensity throughout the entire hour.
So that's a lower form of the Insanity.
Right. So high intensity
I never thought I would say it, but I'm looking forward to some insane workout.
Yes.
So that really burns metabolism.
High intensity is the target, yes.
Get you cut up real good,
yes.
huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Is it true that anyone, now I hear yes and I hear no. I know you're not a doctor, but at the same time, I've heard people say that females can get a six-pack just like a male at any stage, and even after they give birth.
So
that's true. That's something that, have you physically seen people who have come in, tell you that they have had children and yet they're working to get their stomach flattened?
We are all capable, especially like with me. I lost the weight and I gained. You're always capable to going back to where you started, if not better.
Okay.
So you can everybody can do it. So.
I like
the snapback.
I like your positive attitude that you give people hope and you give them something to look forward to. So now we see that you got to be committed. That's the first thing. Make up your mind to be committed, and you got to want it.
Right.
So you sit down and you go over a goal and find out what a person wants.
Correct.
And how often do you visit with that workout plan and your goals?
So we do monthly. So because we do the weigh-ins. So from there, we'll do a weigh-in, and I kind of tell them, if you did this good, like you lost this many pounds, or you gained, either way we go from there. I don't really switch up the plan as far as the workouts. We probably just step up the level, but the workouts are pretty much the same. With weight loss, muscle tone, it's all repetition, just the same motions over and over again. So you really don't have to switch anything up. If anything, if you're not seeing the results, it's probably your eating or whatnot. Most of the time you're trying to outwork a bad diet. So.
Well, what does it mean when it says that your body get in that
plateau?
That plateau, when you reach that plateau, so you're exercising, you're drinking the water, you're cutting out all the junk food, but then you got those periods of time. So what do you do then?
Well, then I guess you can't say. I do switch it up a little bit. I can use Shanda with her. She did that. We were stuck kind of, I want to say in the 230s.
Now, just a young lady that was at the 271?
271.
So she's down to 230
She's down to 227.
That is awesome.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good for her. Yeah. You go, girl. I'm proud of you. I'm with you. That's amazing.
She's 227. So.
And she's doing Insanity with you now?
Yeah, she'll do my workouts here and there. I always ask who wants to come work out with me? So she'll come and join me. I think Sunday we got up at 7 o'clock in the morning and we met, and that's what we did, the sled and the tire and the sled pulling, pushing. We did a lot of everything. And then I even had her doing some of my crazy cool workouts, and she was able to do that too. So it's just a matter of, just like I said, we do indoor, outdoor workouts. I'll have them do body weight, I have them do jump rope, it's always something different.
I know it, and I brought a jump rope because one of the things my husband used to always, back in the day, I used to train with him, but this was all that he used to use was this jump rope, and I had at one time gotten up to 500 with no problem because he says this can become one of your best friends.
Jump rope is actually best part to go.
Owning a jump rope, so I think that's very unique, something as simple as a $10 piece of item can, deliver so much weight. So where do you go to get people into the boot camps, the Insanity, the personal workout? and you say indoors, outdoors, is it a preference with the clients, or is it something you recommend?
It's something it can go either or, because I travel. So I have clients in Bowie, I go to Glenarden, I have clients in Eastover.
Do in-home.
Yeah, I do in-home.
Okay.
I do in-home too. So or we meet at the closest gym to my clients. So I literally travel. So it depends on the client, where they live, and then of course my schedule, because I do have a lot of clients based in Waldorf. So I try to keep it close to Waldorf, so that way I'm on time to each session or whatnot. But it just depends on the client and where they live.
Oh, so you customize personalized training. So tell me, this sounds like you're doing this full time.
Yes.
How did you get into doing this full time?
Well, I actually quit my job August 23rd of this year. I kind of stepped out on faith. I was nervous, but I stepped out and quit my job to go full time with it. So.
Good for you.
I love it. It allows me to make my own schedule, and I can help my clients out a lot more than I could before. Before I was dedicating my hours 8 to 4:30 for a job. Of course, I wasn't really happy with at the time. So now, being able to just be open to my clients at any time, literally they know any time in the morning or night, I could just be there for them. So that any questions they have, I'm answering it. They know I'm by my phone 24/7, so it's
awesome.
I just love it. So
I'm happy that you made that decision. That's one of the things here on the QETVLive show. We bridge inspiration with information for everyday life, and I brought her on today because, for one, she's a individual owner, entrepreneur. So I'm really excited that she stepped out and she did this for herself, but she also has done it for us, because we all need this. And again, at this time of the year, you don't have to allow your body to get tired and, get dehydrated and run around with high blood pressure. Tell me, give me some little simple things that a person can do if they find themselves overwhelmed. Maybe something, if they don't go to the gym, maybe something they can do at home to just relieve some of the stress, or they're just so frustrated to just kind of mellow out without having to go take a drink.
Yes, definitely. I tell people, some of my clients, if you have time to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes to meditate, just take that time to yourself.
Okay.
And if you have a yoga mat at home, you can do everything I do at home. You can do jumping jacks, you can do high knees, you can do push-ups. So everything you can do in the gym, you can do at home. You don't necessarily need the gym. The gym is great, but you can do everything right at home, in your bedroom, in your basement, living room. You can do it anywhere.
So you can even come out and assess a person's basement or their home and just show them how to set up the yoga mat, put a place over where they can sit down and meditate, and show them some simple exercises that they can do 3 to 4 days a week and do some of the same thing, and they don't have to
go to the gym.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You don't need a gym to work out. That's a
so you heard that here, that sometimes it's just as simple as taking a deep breath. Breathe. Breathing in and breathing out will help relax those muscles in your head, and then sometimes just laughing.
Yes,
I'm glad that you said that you make your clients laugh, because laughter is like medicine, and sometimes I do that. I'll laugh at myself just to, get myself thinking like, that was crazy what you just did. Why did you do that? And I just laugh. And then simple drinking some water instead of picking up. It's real easy during the holidays to grab a Coke or Pepsi or fruit juices that's high in sugar. Grab a bottle of water, or keep water in the car. That's what I try to do. I definitely do it during the summer because I don't want to be dehydrated. But now I got to go back to it during the winter because sometimes we forget. Now the cold weather is coming upon us.
Yes, it is.
What do you do for that workout outside? Can you train in the cold weather?
I don't do the cold weather. Our boot camps are usually in the summer when it gets warm out. I just stopped doing my outdoor workouts probably in September. So I don't do the outdoor workouts right now. Only it's way too cold. Yeah, I couldn't do the cold, so I don't make my clients do the cold. So what I've been doing is I've been going around different places trying to rent out facilities or whatnot, so that way I can still do my boot camps indoor. So I actually have one coming up on December 29th. So
a boot camp.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you keep in touch with me so that
so you can
I
be
can
there.
be there, or at least be able to put it on the show and let people know that she's doing the boot camp. I'm so excited about what you're doing, how you do it. I'm so excited that I met you.
Yes.
Because as you know, we're closing out 2018, and you know what happens in January.
New year, new me.
New year, new me. And everyone's resolution is to
lose weight.
Lose weight is the top #1 resolution in the country. So your phone will blow up for the New Year's.
I believe it.
But you know, by February, March, April, May, June, it's gone.
Yes.
But as she just stated, I don't want that to happen.
No.
This time next year on my anniversary, December the 6th, I want to be able to say that I have truly completed my goals. So I'm starting early. So that's why I'm contacting you now.
We can start now.
We can start now, start early. So I want you to do the same thing. We're going to stop for another station break, and I want you to look at Miss Battle. I want you to see her picture. I hope that my computer is show my picture. But I want to show you her picture, and I want to be able to come back before we leave the air. Yeah, you can do that. welcome back to QETV Live Show with your host, Miss H, and also with my special guest, Adrienne Battle from TrueBattle Fitness. Hope that you have enjoyed what we have said thus far. If you have a question or a comment that you would like to ask Adrienne, please call in at 240-719-2560. We have about 5 more minutes before the show ends. Feel free to call in again. That number is 240-719-2560. If you have a question to ask, or if you want to call today and schedule an in-home, or you want her to come out, or you can come to her and schedule a conference with her where she will sit down, customize a workout plan for you, personalize it for you, and help you. You don't have to wait until January for your New Year's resolution. You can start now. At least you can do the prep now. You can begin. Oh, I hear a call coming in. Caller, are you there? Start now. At least prep now. Okay, you're gonna have to turn your radio down so we can hear you. Turn your computer down, and then you can ask your question. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Kiana Battle, calling from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Oh, hi, Kiana. I have a daughter named Kiana. What is your question for Adrienne?
I would just like to know what motivates her besides herself. What keeps her going? What really drives her besides her own motivation and seeing herself?
Oh, that's an excellent question. So, Adrienne, what drives you?
Definitely, of course, my family. I come from a family of 6 or 7 of us all together, so very strong family. They push me to do everything I do. So
now, wait a minute. Is everyone in the family health conscious like you are?
Yes.
They are?
We all have it within us. We are definitely, our last name says a lot, Battles. We are.
Yeah, I said that.
Yes,
that
so
name truly fits you, that Battle.
Yes.
I mean, that's a brand all by itself.
It is,
TrueBattle. I love it. I love it. Goes with you. So your family is what drives you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
At this especially at this time, because they say a family that prays together stays together.
Yep.
So thank you, family, for encouraging
Love
her.
you, sis.
You're welcome.
Do you have another question for her?
No. I would like to actually just tell the people who are her clients and anyone that wants to get involved with her, you won't be disappointed. She definitely goes full force with anyone that comes in contact with her regarding their health and their mental stability and everything that it entails. And I just want to say I'm proud of her and I love her very much.
I love you too.
And we're so glad that she's here in the Washington, D.C. area,
Yes.
helping us in this area too. So thank you for lending your sister to us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thanks for calling in. And hope you
Yep.
view QETV Live Show in the future, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Well, that's the thing that I share with a lot of people is our philosophy, is that you got to do what you love and success will follow. That used to be a philosophy that we used to share with a lot of our students at school. We have another call coming in. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Nicole Duckett.
Hi, Nicole. You have a question for Adrienne?
Well, I don't have a question. I am one of her clients.
Okay.
Yes. I just wanted to say that Adrienne really is a godsend. Like, from the first day I met her, I was comfortable with her till the day I started working out with her. And she just motivates you. She's very, very, very sweet, but firm.
Okay.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in our workouts, and she's just the best. Like, she's affordable. That's number one. She's affordable. Her workouts always change. We never know what we're in for. She always says, we're going to have fun.
Well, let me ask you, Nicole, and what a wonderful comment. And again, that's customer satisfaction, in which that's what we're all reaching for, and that's how we build our clientele. And then definitely to hear that affordable piece is excellent. Quickly before we go, what would you say was your greatest accomplishment working with Adrienne? You have about 30 seconds.
Well, okay. So I didn't know that I was really losing weight until she did before and after pictures. Like the before and after pictures really, really, really helped. So I just want to say that her attitude helps. Her spirit helps. She's just an all-around great person.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those wonderful comments. That would make me want to join. Again, I appreciate you calling in and continue to watch Vox Wave and QETVLive show, because she definitely will be back, and I look forward to meeting you. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Ms. Nicole.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that says it all right there. You got family and friends that surround you, Adrienne. And right now, before we close, tell our viewers how they can get in touch with you and your social media platform.
Yes. So to get in touch with me, you can reach me on Instagram. It's TrueBattle Fitness, TrueBattle Fitness, as well as on Facebook, the same thing, TrueBattle Fitness. And I also have a website that I built while working. It's www.truebattlefitness.com. So those are actually the best 3 ways to reach me. So.
I hear a call coming in. We have like 20 seconds. You got to be really, really brief. Okay, caller. Hello, are you there?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, and who's calling in?
This is Sheila Battle, Adrienne's mom.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Hi,
how
Mama.
are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, what comment do you have? We have like 10 seconds before the show ends.
I just want to say she's awesome, and I'm not saying that just because she's my daughter, but she
Uh-huh.
does an awesome job. I attend her boot camp mostly when I can. I think I've only missed 2 out of the many that she's done. But she does an awesome job. I mean, if you got injuries or issues, she modifies, your exercise, and if you have back or knees. She's just awesome. I mean, she's all around good, and she knows what she's doing, and she makes it fun, really fun.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, supporting her. And I can tell you raised a wonderful daughter. And again, thank you for sharing her with us and with the entire Washington, D.C. area, because I can see her blowing up from here. So thank you for calling in, and continue to watch QETVLive show. I will have her back very soon. And you have a Merry Christmas, okay?
And you as well. Thank you.
Okay, then.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Mama. I love you.
Well, Adrienne, that wraps it up for today. Thank you
for having me.
being a guest on QETVLive show. And as always, again, we love you. We thank you. And remember, Jesus is the reason for this season. Go visit her social media page, TrueBattle. You don't have to wait until January with your resolution. You can get started now. Love you. Have a great day.
Bye, y'all.